Hi, I'm here with
Welcome
Ravi.
back.
Welcome back. It's good to see you again.
Yes.
We went somewhere and we came right back. It's crazy. Well, today I'm here with Ravi Polishetty, founder and CEO of Texas Sparks Construction, a technology-driven design build company specializing in commercial real estate development, design, permitting, construction management, and project execution. One of the biggest challenges in construction today is cost overruns. Projects that start with one budget often end up costing significantly more than anticipated. So today, Ravi will help us understand why that happens and how developers can avoid it. So why do so many construction projects end up over budget? I feel
Yes.
like I would mismanage a budget, by the way.
That is pretty common, but there is a way, there is a solution how we can control down. And why it is happening is the most of the developers look for cheap. That's the number
Right.
one mistake what people are doing. The number two is the developers are not 100% focusing on the value engineering of the plans. Number two. So the reason is because the planning requires like engineers, architects, structural. There are so many people are involved while doing the permitting and designs. So making sure step by step understanding how they are doing the plans, permitting process, whether it is value engineered or not is the second most important thing.
Got it.
The third most important thing is the low bidded general contractors are always causing the over budget. And the developers also have to understand what is a real genuine budget. They need to check with engineers, they need to check with the architects and get the preliminary cost estimates from them and take that as a baseline. If the general contractors are bringing the low bid, then immediately bring their engineers and architect and revalue whether the quantities are correct, whether what they're envisioning, the scope of the work is right or not. So all these things they have to review and move on. But majority of the developers are not focusing in that point of view.
Got it.
They have the permit, they talk to 3 general contractors, they pick one general contractor who is low bidding and moving on.
Got it. So
That's
I
the
feel
number one
like
reason.
I feel like I already know the answer to this question, but I'm going to let you answer it. But at what stage do most budget problems actually begin?
Even before you purchase the land.
Because it's ignorance, right?
Exactly.
Not understanding the process.
Yes, not understanding the. In my experience, I have seen 90% of the developers purchasing the lands without proper due diligence, without proper comprehensive feasibility. They are buying these lands, whatever the realtors are saying. Realtors doesn't know the entitlement process, construction budget and everything. So that is the number one reason. Right before purchasing the land, your budget is going so high.
Realtors sell the dream, but you actually sell the reality of what they need
Yes.
to make it successful.
Yes.
That's awesome.
In my experience, if you do the comprehensive feasibility for 10 projects, only one project is eligible to move forward with the construction or purchasing. The remaining 9 projects were gone.
A lot of crushed dreams.
Yes.
So, how much does design quality impact your project costs?
I can say.
And so here I am, just a normal person off the streets. When I think design, I think, what lighting fixtures am I going to put up in my new home or my new commercial property? But is it referencing architecture? Is it referencing the materials? Is it everything? Tell me all
Everything.
about it. Everything.
So there are 2 things. One is a horizontals work and one is a vertical work. The horizontals is underground.
Yeah, that's horizontal? Horizontal?
Yes,
Okay.
yes. That is called site work.
Okay.
So before you do the foundation and do the vertical construction, so there is a process of excavation of the soil, stabilization, leveling the grade, and bringing the water, sewer, electricity, all the dry and wet utilities. And there are so many processes involved with it. So the biggest challenge is yes, 100% contributes. Your design and permitting phase is the most key component determining the budget of the project.
Got it. You know, I have a story very similar to this. My parents have a step-up shower in their bathroom, and they wanted to level it because, they're getting old, right? Well, people were quoting them like $80,000 to remodel their bathroom. And the reason why is because typically in a construction process, a step-up shower is hiding plumbing issues.
Yeah.
And finally, she found a guy who would low-up-all her, and when he broke it open, it was perfect.
Yes.
And he was like,
There you go.
oh, I thought, that this was going to be a nightmare.
Exactly. Yes.
So below the building is some
Yes.
of the most important parts. So does
Yes.
Texas Sparks find the people that are the right people to begin your building?
Yes. So pretty much like, that's what we do. We are a one-stop shop. We do the design, we do the build. So before even we design, we know what's going to be happening on underground, and we bring the right crew and we do the right work so that like, the budget will never cross estimated.
Got it. So if I want really good plumbing underneath my building, you know how to make that happen.
Yes, absolutely.
That's awesome. So many developers select the lowest bidder. So why can that become expensive?
Yes. The biggest thing is like, sometimes there might be some general contractors, they low bid, but they're the genuine and professional. You just need to do the right research, right background. Majority of the general contractors, they low bid, but once the project starts, they don't have the funds. Truly, if you want to make this cup, it costs $10. But if someone comes and tells you that, okay, I'm going to sell you this cup for $5, there is something wrong.
Yeah.
So once the project starts, they will start asking you, oh, I forgot to get the estimates for this lid, so it is going to cost me another $6. So here is my change order.
Wow. So kind of a bit of a bait and switch.
Yes.
So tell
So
me,
that is why the low bid contracts are very, very crucial, important in failing these projects.
so what is a change order? I have no idea what that is.
So the change order is something like, once the project is started, we all accepted like this project is going to cost $10 million and the work is started, and all of a sudden general contractor realized there is some scope mismatch. He could not able to consider while he's giving the proposal. Then he realized, so then he will send the change request. Okay, this is a new scope of the work, or I ignored in the previous estimates, so which is costing $10,000.
Can you fire somebody for giving you too many change orders?
That is another biggest problem, because once you marry with the subcontractors or general contractors, it's not that
That is
easy to
what it
fire them,
is.
because there is nobody else can come into the project while the middle of the project is going on, because taking the liability of the work what they have done in the past, nobody wanted to take the liability of the previous contractor what they have performed.
So who you get is who you get.
Exactly.
So you better get the right person.
Right person. So spend a lot of time on hiring the right general contractor.
So I feel like I also know the answer to this question, but how often do unexpected site conditions affect project budgets? I would feel like that's
It's-
every project, right? At
it's-
some point.
Not really, not every project. If
Okay.
you bring the right design team, they will figure it out all the unknown conditions while the design and permitting phasing is going on.
And you have the right design team.
Yes, we do have the right design team. Luckily, none of our projects ever seen any unexpected major problems after we break the ground.
That's awesome.
None.
That's a good track record.
Yes.
Especially in Texas.
Yes.
So besides pricing, what should developers evaluate when selecting a general contractor? And I'm just a normal person off the street. What's a general contractor?
A general contractor is like, and if you look at the filmmaking, a director, right?
Yeah.
General contractor is the one who bring all the subcontractors for different trades. He's the one point of contact for throughout the completion of this project.
He hires the crew.
He hires the crew,
Or
so he's
she.
the responsible for, yes, or she. I haven't seen many she's in construction world. It's not that easy. It's very tough world.
Maybe someday.
Someday,
So they are in charge of hiring everybody.
Yes.
They're the captain of the ship.
yes, they are the
And-
captain of the ship.
So why would a general contractor hire you?
No, we are the general contractor.
Oh, you are the general
We are the general
contractor.
contractor. So your question would be like, why the developers hires you? So because we are the general contractor, we are the captain of the ship for any construction project that we undertake.
I think I just got myself fired. Got it. Okay. How do project delays impact budgets?
Yes. The reason is like, most of these developers, they borrow the money when they do the construction, right? If it is a $10 million project, they borrow $8 million from the lenders. And if the project delays, they have to pay the interest for that $8 million they borrowed, number one. Number two, they're liable for paying the property taxes as long as the project is continuing. Number three, all the insurances they have to keep renewing. Number four, their owners' representatives, they don't work for free. So the owners' representatives, they're hired for that project to supervise. We have to pay constantly the salaries. So there are so many things which truly impact the delays the delays are going to seriously impact the budget. In layman terms, if 1 month delays, there is a $2.50 per square foot is going to be a extra cost per month.
That's a lot.
That's a lot of money.
That's a whole lot.
Yes.
Especially if you have 13,000 square feet.
Yes.
That's a whole lot of money.
Exactly.
Okay, so how much of a risk is material price escalation?
Yes, there is always, right now with the current market situations, there is a huge volatility on the material pricing. But what we do is at Sparks Constructions, we always keep 5 to 6% increased price in the material before even we send the budget.
Okay.
So we always consider the volatility of the material price. We input into the budget so that we will never see those problems.
How can technology help control construction costs?
Yes, that is a big topic. The technology is going to play a very key role in construction management because I came from the technology background. So when I got into the real estate world, I realized there is a huge gap in automation, digitalization, centralization of the data. As a developer, if you look at the developer, your biggest pain point is you don't want to come to the job site every day to see what is happening. Do you agree with me? And you don't want to come and ask general contractor every day, okay, hey, where are the inspections? Where are the submittals? Where are the RFIs? Where are the change requests? Going through emails, all these things are going to take a huge amount of time for the developers to monitor, right? The number two, similarly, the general contractors hires so many subcontractors, at least 15 subcontractors in any given projects. So every contractor sends the pay applications or invoices every month to this general contractor, right? So every month, 15 subcontractors sending 15 invoices, monitoring, making sure these people are not low bidding, these people are not front loading, and how much time it will take. So that is why the proper construction management software will truly help and save so much money and time for developer and general contractor.
Right, the developer wants to buy it, and then they just want it to happen.
Exactly.
Right, and you make it happen. I remember when my parents remodeled the house, my mom took a vacation.
Oh.
She was like, I am getting the heck out of here. And she left, and she would just check in every other day, and she was like, is it done yet?
Yes. So right now at Sparks Constructions, what we do is we provide the access to our project management and construction management software. It's a mobile application. They can see live photos, live videos every day, what is happening on the job site, how much money they spent, how much money left over, what are the schedules, where the inspections, how many inspections passed, how many inspections failed, where the submittals, how much money I'm spending on this project. Everything they see on their mobile applications.
I mean, in an automated world like this where I can watch my DoorDash driver and see what street
Same
he's
thing.
on, as a developer, I want to be able to monitor that. I'm paying for it.
Yes.
So that's awesome. That's
Yes.
what a thing to offer as a general contractor.
Yes.
Do you have an app or anything?
Yes, we do have. We built the a construction management software. That's what we
right.
use. Yes. So after we introduce our software to our customers, majority of the people are not even coming to the job sites.
Which
When
I
we
bet
are-
they love.
Exactly. And they specifically told me, Ravi, you're not only building your buildings or commercial space here, you are saving a lot of time for us. We are investing that time on bringing new projects for you.
So they don't have to check on you, but if they do need to
Exactly.
check on you, they can do it from their phone.
Yes.
That's brilliant.
Yes.
So what's the biggest lesson you've learned about preventing cost overruns?
The biggest thing is understanding the designs, having the right estimation tools is most important thing. So we purchase a lot of software before even we get the actual quantities, takeoffs, numbers, and budgeting. We use a lot of technology behind the scenes.
Gotcha.
We don't do too much manual work. So that because of the technology, we get the right quantities, right budget, right estimates. And on top of all these things, I build a strong working relationship with my contractors. I treat them as my family members. So wherever we go, they travel with me. And if there is a small project, cost high or low, they absorb. They don't need to come to me and they say, okay, hey, I need to send the change order. Never. So having the right team, having the right tools to do the estimation and project management is most important thing.
I mean, that's the art of war. Look every
Yes.
soldier in the eye and let them know that they're valued when they go
Yes.
to war with you.
Yes.
So, I mean, this isn't war. It could be. Could be.
I can say
Could
it's
be
a
pretty
war.
intense.
It's a war for me. Every project we start, we feel like it's a war every day.
Gotcha. So, if you could give one piece of advice to developers trying to stay on budget, what would that be?
So the most important thing, ask their general contractors to use the construction and project management software. That is the number one, I can say.
Okay.
Number two, bring their own engineers and architects while the project is going on. It costs a little bit, but it gives a lot of value for the developers.
Got it. Do you have any parting advice for us before we wrap up this episode?
No, the technology is most important, which excited me in construction world. 90% of the people are not using the technology. Do you know that?
Why not?
Because
I would. My phone's on me all the time. Why aren't people using it?
yes, the technology in the sense like not sending the emails, not storing the documents into the Google Drive. The technology is something different in construction world, specific to construction world. So that is what which excited me, and we have seen lot of repetitive customers just bringing this technology as a new experience to our customers.
Got it.
We don't share any emails, no messages, no phone calls. Can you believe it? All that information is there in one simple app. And anytime the developer can quickly go and just open that specific project and understand what is going on.
Which-
in seconds, they will understand.
If they're going through, I don't know, lawsuits, surprise costs, anything like that, having all of that information in one place is extremely dire.
Yes, it's
Right?
helping the developer, it's helping the general contractor. A true general contractor always share the transparent information to the developers.
That's awesome. Thank you so much, Ravi, for sharing your insights today on one of the biggest challenges
Yes.
facing the construction industry that I'm learning so much about.
I know.
So-
You'll become an expert soon.
I feel it. I'm absorbing it.
Yes.
Well, input jingle here and have a great day,
Yeah.
folks.
Thank you. Thank you, everyone.